Hi everyone, welcome back to Azales with Annie. My name is Anointed. So today I would be sharing with you the things that I am learning as a mom of a toddler. God is showing me and teaching me the power of words, and I believe this will bless you too. So now I grew up in Aba, Abia State, Nigeria, and it is not uncommon to see parents, teachers, neighbors labeling kids with negative words. Most times it is born out of frustration. Sometimes it is even, seen as a joke. But words cut deep. You would hear things in Igbo like, Iwo onye beribe, Iwo onye nzuzu, Ị gaghị abụ uru n'ụwa a, Ị nwere ajọ obi, Ịwa ajọ nwa. Sometimes you would hear parents say words like, Ị gaghị abụ uru, Ị gaghị ama ihe, out of frustration. Now, at the time, these adults feel that these words are nothing. Or maybe that's the same way that they were brought up. Okay? So they feel that it is nothing. But when a child keeps hearing these words over and over, it begins to sink into their mind. And they begin to believe, like, yes, I am stubborn. Okay? They will say, oh, maybe my mom is right. Maybe my dad is right. I will not amount to anything in life because I am not doing well in this. I am not doing well in that. Sometimes they even double down and they'll be like, okay, yeah, you say I'm stubborn. Oh, you always say I'm stubborn. So this is stubbornness. Let me show you how stubborn I can be. And it is very sad. Recently, I came across a story of a woman that grew up hearing her father call her silly. That word, it never left her. In fact, it still echoes in her mind, and she's in her 30s now, but that word has never left her. It has shaped how she sees herself. That is how powerful words are. And honestly, in my own journey, especially back when I was still struggling in my marriage, I noticed that my frustration was gradually spilling into my role as a mother. And motherhood is overwhelming. Whether it is the stress of marriage, whether it is raising two under two, whether it is raising a toddler who calls you mommy 100 times in a minute. When we are exhausted, our words can turn sharp. But our words, mommies, daddies, even teachers, our words matter more than we know. So how do we sow the right seeds in our children? Here are 4 things that I am learning. First, correct the behavior, not the identity. Don't say you are so stubborn. My Igbo people will say, "It too stubborn." That is what my Igbo people would say. So here is the thing. You do not have to label the child. But instead of labeling that child, you can say, oh, I see that you want to do it your way. All right, let us find a calmer way to do it, okay? That would help. Because that way, you are not attacking who the child is. You are only addressing what they did. And that is better. Number 2 is to refrain negative labels. Okay, you may go to pick up your child and the teacher walks up to you and tells you, oh, I noticed that your child is lazy in class. I observed that he is laid back in class. Okay, rather than accepting what the teacher said and maybe asking your child, oh, are you lazy? Is that what you're doing in school? What you have to do is to ask the teacher, or you tell the teacher that, okay, I see that maybe he needs an extra motivation. Okay, what strategies can we come up with that would help him or help her? Or if a teacher says, oh, your child is disruptive, you can reframe it and say, oh, I see that he has so much energy, or I know that he has so much energy. What are the ways that we can channel it positively that would help him? Know that labels limits, but reframing opens the door to solutions. So the third thing to know about sowing the right seeds in your children is that brightness shows up in so many ways. So just because a child struggles in math doesn't mean they are not brilliant in life skills. Maybe they shine in football or swimming or fixing things in the house or any form of creativity. Just because their handwriting is poor doesn't mean they are not articulate or fluent in speech. You should know that a low grade doesn't mean that a child will not excel tomorrow with support. Sometimes even teachers, out of impatience, tend to single kids out. They might say things like, oh, Johnny cannot read, Johnny cannot write, Amanda, come do it instead. And slowly, Johnny will start believing that he's not good enough. And that is how self-esteem is destroyed. One real story. One little boy once, in the class when they were asking, oh, what would you like to be when you grow up? And this little boy said, oh, when I grow up, I would love to be a pilot. And his teacher goes, no, you cannot be a pilot. Pick something else. You can imagine how crushing that was. Thankfully, the mother spoke up when she heard about it. She spoke up, she involved the school authorities, and she defended her son's dream. So parents, please do not kill your children's dreams with words. Their dreams are valid. Another way of sowing the right seeds in your children is by speaking life, by sowing seeds of identity. When growing up, we had parents. Some of us had parents that were not so vocal with saying how much they love us or how much they care about us or how much they are proud of us. They didn't blow kisses or even, kiss us goodnight. In fact, my mom would say in Igbo that Anahe the one that is, you do not praise a child in front of the child. Even days when I would wake up and I would do my chores, clean the whole place and it would be sparkling clean, tidy everywhere up. And when I'm done and I would be expecting to hear, oh, you've done so well, thank you, I wouldn't get that. Instead, maybe if she goes to the market, she would buy something for me and, present it to me. That was her way of showing love. And I understood that. But here is the truth. There is something spoken words does to a child. But this is why we need to break the cycle and let our children hear affirming words from us. Speak over them. You are hardworking. You are doing great. Oh, you didn't get it? Don't worry, I believe in you. You will do better next time. Oh, you are so curious. You are creative. You are doing so well. Give me joy. That is so good of you. That is so smart of you. That is so nice of you. Tried your best. I know you do better next time. Oh, that is so courageous of you. I am proud of you. You're so kind. You're such a helper. Speak positive words over them. Oh, you're so smart. You're so nice. That is so good of you. I am so proud of you. Those words, those things to our kids. Because the more they hear life, the more they believe life. Now, this is not just psychology. It is spiritual. God himself, our Father, he doesn't just say to us, oh, you are lazy. You are stupid. You are evil. You are stubborn. No. He doesn't say that to us. He says, you are my beloved. You are chosen. You are a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. You are a royal priesthood, a chosen generation. When we speak identity into our children, we are reflecting God. That is how we partner with him in raising them. Now, I'm not perfect. I am not. There are days I still raise my voice, but God is still helping me. He's still correcting me, giving me the grace to keep on trying every day to be a better mom. That is the beauty of parenting, because it is not flawless. It is not all sweet. Okay? About planting the seeds of life one day at a time. So my mommies and my daddies and even the teachers, what seeds are you sowing today in your kids? Are you sowing seeds of life or are you planting limits in them? So if this encouraged you, I would love for you to share it with someone else you know that needs this. And if you have not done this already, please subscribe to our channel so that we can keep working and learning on this journey together. Till next time, bye-bye.